Hi everyone. Welcome to the studio where even dreams believe. Now you must be wondering, what happened to me? I am wondering the same thing. I managed to injure my back and I am currently recovering from a lower back injury. I managed to slip a disc and I cannot describe in my wildest dreams the amount of pain and agony I have gone through the past few weeks. I am so grateful that I am able to sit in a chair and to be in my studio, to actually look as if I'm going to make it and record a video. In my last video, I was very excited to start a big canvas and to work on it with inks and acrylics and maybe collage, and then eventually ended up with an oil painting. But life happened, and just after that I injured my back in a supermarket. I was just doing my shopping, and as I bent and leaned forward to pick up a chicken from the fridge, the refrigerator in the supermarket, my back just went kapow, and I was on the floor. So luckily the staff and everyone helped me, and then I didn't go to the doctor for a few days because I thought, okay, maybe I will be able to get over this, and it didn't get better. And then the doctor confirmed that yes, indeed, it was a slip disc. Okay, so I'm just happy that I can sit and talk and put a smile on my face, because it was not like that for the past few weeks. Believe me, anyone that has got a back injury, you have my deepest sympathy. Okay, I understand now if people say it's one of the worst pains that they ever have had. Okay, so now let's go to something different. Let me see, what is the road ahead? As I said, I won't be able to start that big canvas I really wanted to do, so I will be focusing my time on maybe a few smaller canvases and also more watercolor, which I can actually do in the sitting position. I'm not able to sit for a long time yet, but I am able to sit, and it is still painful, but it is so much better. And in this position, at least I can use watercolor. It's not that I have to lean and stretch or do anything like that. Okay. What I was thinking of doing also this morning, I thought to, while I was sitting here, look at some of my old paintings and older drawings, and just to see my progress, because sometimes we look at an artist's paintings and we think, wow, I would never be able to be as good as that. And then we do not know how many hours they have put into practice. Do they draw every day? Do they paint every day? How do they operate? Do they maybe only pick up a brush once a month? Or what is it that makes it different? And I could see, I pulled out a painting of myself on the beach in 2015, just walking, holding my sandals in my hand in watercolor. And I really struggled with watercolor for a long time. And then I decided, I don't like watercolor. And I realized it's the control of the watercolor. You cannot control watercolor. Watercolor does what watercolor wants. And the sooner you make peace with that, the happier and the more fun you're going to have. Okay. So at that time still, I wanted to paint as I would paint with oil paint or with acrylic paint. It did not work, people. Okay, and I kept that, and I'm so glad I did, because looking at the progress I've made in the little time that I have been playing and enjoying watercolor, it's amazing. Let me see if I can show you a few here. I should have actually just brought this out here before I started the video. Sorry about that. Let me see quickly. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Okay. I don't have my other camera set up, so you'll just have to bear with me on this one. And I hope you would be able to see it with the background on. Okay, let's see. I'll hold it like this. Okay, so now if you look there, I really tried to do exactly what I would do with oil paint, or to put the things in place and work with a lot of detail. You can do detail with watercolor, okay? But now, that was 2015, okay? Can't believe it's 10 years ago, okay? This one here, I have just completed a few weeks ago. And if I look at the detail that I could get with this one, sorry, the camera is making a big mess now. Okay, it was amazing. There's definitely a difference. If you look at this over here, I'll keep it as still as possible. Here you can see I was able to capture this. And if I did not keep that, I wouldn't have known and be assured that I have grown in my process with watercolor, and I could see how I have improved. So next time when you want to compare yourself to another artist and think, oh my goodness, their work is so magnificent, I would never do that. Just think, how many hours do they put in? That is the part we don't know. All right. It is good not to compare yourself. Okay. So a few other things I have done. This was a fun project I've done. It says, in case of an emergency, just add water and paint. I made the outline of a palette on a page, and then I squirted out some watercolor from tubes, which is all nice and dry now. So I can actually stick this in a book if I go somewhere, and I can take my water pen, my water brush. Where is my water brush? Let me see here quickly. Oh, I can't find it. I can't see it now. It's usually just hiding away from me. Here it is. This is a water pen or a water brush. It has got the little water tank here that you fill, and then you can just activate the paint. Okay. So yes, that is just a quick catch up of where I am and why I have been quiet. Hopefully we can catch up quickly and continue. Oh, this is another cute one I can show you in my sketchbook. This was also where I tried to control watercolor. Okay, the little chihuahua in a winter hat, a woolly hat. And I really wanted to try and get detail, which I did achieve here. I did achieve a lot of detail, but I had to leave it to dry and come back to it a day later, or even a few days after. I was still adding detail. So I like detail, but I have learned also to love just to be free in what I paint. Okay. I want to encourage you to draw or to do something every day. Now, I am also an TEFL teacher. I teach English to children online and to adults. And sometimes if I say, did you do something creative today, Ingrid? Then I say, yes. Even if it was a picture like this. My little Liz loves pictures like this. This is an 8-minute picture. It's still being creative. It's still working on the concept of depth and all sorts of things and just having fun. Yes, so try and be creative every day. And I will try and see you soon with a project. What would be fantastic is if you could let me know what you would like to see. Okay. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.